I am Cons, and today we delve into a subject that has shaken Jamaica to its core: the brutal Cherry Tree Lane Massacre. Before we dive into the complexities and the disturbing nature of this event, I want to extend my deepest condolences to the families and communities affected by this tragedy. The pain and loss endured by the victims and their loved ones are unimaginable. My thoughts are with them as they navigate this incredibly difficult time. I'm sure most would agree with me that the impact of such violence extends beyond those directly affected or directly involved. We see where it sends ripples of fear and grief throughout our nation here.
Audio Jungle.
But I'm sure we are experiencing this. This is an act of terror. This is an act of terror. But the term terror, though, often evokes images of dramatic, large-scale violence. Some people may be saying that, terror. I'm using such a term. Why would I, try to send people in panic mode? We've not reached that stage, but I can tell you this: we are there, because what just happened in Clarendon is an act of terror. And if you should go for the definition or go find the definition, terror often evokes images of dramatic, large-scale violence and fear. I'm fearful. I'm not. I don't feel safe. I'm not feeling comfortable, and I'm being honest with what I'm feeling now. So at its core, terror is really about more than just the act of violence itself. It's about instilling fear, and I said I am fearful. It's about instilling fear and disrupting societal norms. I'm sure every single person, if not just in Jamaica, is not happy about what just took place. They're very saddened. I'm sure they're fearful. Some probably be saying, I can just imagine what most persons are saying. No, like, when did we reach here? I'm even asking myself the same question.
A curfew has been imposed in Cherry Tree Lane, 4 Paths, Clarendon. This after 8 people were shot and killed in the community Sunday night. Among the dead is a 7-year-old boy. The first incident happened at a bar where a birthday party was being held shortly after 9 p.m. According to reports, 3 men in a white Toyota motor car drove up and opened fire before fleeing the area. However, it did not end there. The gunmen drove to a nearby location where a group of people were playing bingo and opened fire at the group. 8 people were killed and several others wounded. Among the dead are Cavell Daly, 27, Diamond Bennett, 50, Aiden Bartley, 7, Errol Stewart, 68, Courtney Messam, and a woman identified only as Margaret. A man whose girlfriend was killed in the incident told TVJ News he had spoken with her minutes before the shooting.
And by the time I reach over, one of my friends called me and said, Pierre gunshot here in Alien. So same time I call her phone. But then I get here, one of her friends answer and say, then kill her friend. I say, kill your friend, kill who then kill? And like she said, she named Margaret, like I said, then kill Margaret. I said, wait. And she said, down in Alien. At the same time, I come down in Alien. But at the same time, the police them reach. I come see one youth right there, so. I see one next youth up on the bag up. I see one little baby youth. And by the time the police come and say, we have to leave from your son, whatever. Me say, then go on the back again and shoot, man. You're right, and I'm not know.
The community is struggling to come to terms with the senseless loss of lives.
First, this ever happened around here. First, this ever happened in a lifetime.
And right now, your meds it's supposed to be messed up right now.
Very, very, very much messed up right now.
Because it's in spite of your girlfriend, there are many other persons.
Yeah, because most of them are my friend. Because all the youth, when the youth were dead, I'm a friend, real friend. Like, all we grew up together. All of us apart, close. Yo, much of all meditation right now, right? You know.
So you could have been among them.
Yeah.
Because everybody link up.
Yeah, we come more time we link up and just have a drink and whatever.
So the Cherry Tree Lane Massacre was not just a random act of violence. It was carefully orchestrated. Based on what we are hearing on in the news and social media, it was a carefully orchestrated attack designed to cause maximum fear and destabilize a community. And terrorism often involves a strategic component where, actions are taken not just to cause harm, but to send a message and influence a broader audience. So this kind of event at Cherry Tree Lane, this event fits that description. The attack was coordinated and involved elements from both local and international criminal networks. It wasn't just about the immediate casualties. It was about creating a pervasive sense of insecurity. Yes? In the wake of the massacre, the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness, has been very vocal about the need for a severe response. He has issued a warning to gang leaders across Jamaica, stating every gang leader should take with themselves.
What I have declared here is a total assault on gangs in Jamaica. I want that to be clearly understood. Operationally, they must go after every gang in Jamaica. The gangs that have been identified as being directly responsible for this action are connected with other gangs. And so we must pull the thread to where it leads. So today, every gang leader should take with themselves.
This statement reflects the government's resolve to confront and dismantle the criminal networks involved. However, though, while this passionate response underscores the gravity of the situation, it's crucial to move beyond what I would term emotional rhetoric. To me, the government must outline clear rhetoric. My opinion here, the government must outline clear, actionable strategies to address this terror. I keep saying terror because I'm calling it what it is. So we have seen a disturbing escalation in violence, including a video posted just maybe 48 hours after the massacre, where this unknown individual issued some chilling threats against Clarendon residents, and even the Prime Minister and his family. This video is a stark reminder of the terror these criminals seek to spread. It's not just about the immediate act of violence. It's about creating a climate of fear and instability.
Yo, Batty Boy Holness. You think you can stop mass killing? Everybody in Clarendon go dead by next week. You your wife next like a fool. Suck your mother, Batty Boy, Andrew Holness.
That's what they're clearly doing. They are really fitting, and these are some of the things that are adding to the description and definition of the term terrorism. So we see where DCP Fitzbailey revealed that the mass shooting was gang related and occurred during a birthday celebration. It was reportedly a reprisal for some previous killing, based on what Mr. Bailey has said.
At this time, I am unable to get into those details, but I guarantee you that we will ensure that the perpetrators are brought to justice. We are confident in the ability of the law enforcement agencies, and we are following some significant lead. This incident is so tragic, is a significant attack on, I consider, the state. And as I said yesterday, its intention is to create intimidation and fear within the community. We have imposed a curfew in the area, and we will be engaged in a lot of activities to ensure that those who are responsible are brought to justice.
So the imposition of a curfew and the ongoing police activities in the area are steps towards bringing those responsible to justice. But while these measures are necessary, they should be part of a broader, more strategic approach to counter-terrorism. I'm calling it what it is. I'm not hiding away from what I believe this kind of situation is. It is crucial that we understand and address the organized nature of this violence. The criminals behind this attack are not just random actors. They're not just some random people who pop up and doing these things. They are well connected, resourceful, and operate across borders. I honestly feel unsafe. I feel unsafe knowing that these criminals have such extensive networks and resources. I am closely following the news and believe that if the authorities have substantial intelligence and these organized criminals, especially those incarcerated abroad, they should be intercepted. They should be intercepted. It's not just about catching the perpetrators. It's about dismantling the entire network that enables and perpetuates this kind of terror. Why is that so difficult? I don't know. It's kind of mind-boggling. In the press, in the news, I learned that they have these kind of intelligence, but the criminals, they cannot be dismantled or intercepted in any way. What's the problem? What's the issue? Jaja. While the government's commitment to combating this violence is clear, it is imperative, it is imperative to translate that commitment into effective strategic actions. It's not just some emotive or emotional rhetoric or some talk, in the moment kind of thing. The true nature of terror is not just in the act itself, but in the fear and disruption it causes. So addressing this crisis requires a comprehensive approach that includes not only immediate responses, but also long-term strategies to prevent such acts of terror from occurring again. Thank you for joining me on this important discussion. Stay safe, and let's continue to stay informed and engaged as we navigate these challenging times together.